No, we don't want to be in this. I almost did that in vertical, and I was like, that's not going to look good on YouTube, especially since it's not a clip. But I thought I have a little time tonight because I'm tired as hell. I got up, had some dental work done, had to replace an old filling, and then I did some shopping for Christmas, and then I went to work, and then I just got home, and I hate driving in the rain here. But anyway, I thought I'm hoping to start playing like Fatal Frame tomorrow, but until then, I was thinking maybe I'll tell a little story about Iris again, since we introduced her in the last video, and I need to make some videos to bring together the time that I'm not able to actually game because life and work is hectic. I have like 13 massages this week on my hands. But here's a story about Iris. And as people will see by the title, it's going to have to do with burglars. So, a couple years ago, when I was going through my divorce, my ex had left. I was in this 2-story house by myself, getting ready to move too. And I had my friend's dog over, who was in the last video, one of the last videos, Joey. I had him downstairs sleeping, and Iris is upstairs with me. And a few days earlier, it had been Halloween. So people had very much seen like the boxes in my house, and I think this is why it happened. I'm assuming someone saw the boxes, thought it'd be easy, like get in, grab the stuff, get out. And that night I had all the lights in the house off except my bedroom lamp next to my bed. And, you know, I'm on my bed upstairs with my dog, and I had taken some sleeping medication and they weren't kicking in. So I'm just sitting there waiting. And in the middle of doing that, you know, doing nothing, I think I was on my computer probably, or drawing or something, I hear kind of a weird sound, but I realize it's the sound of my deadbolt undoing on my front door, because it was a very loud deadbolt. It was a very loud door. And Iris heard it too, and her ears go up, and she jumps off the bed and runs down with a couple barks, like what is going on? Who's coming inside? And then I hear the doorknob turn and the door open. Like it just creaks open. And here's how I know it wasn't like my ex-husband or like someone I knew, because only like 2 people had a key to the house that I knew. One was the ex, one was one of the people whose dogs I watch, and Iris knows her and doesn't care. She went full snarl. She went absolutely like, this is not okay, you shouldn't be here. Like, she sounded very aggressive, and she runs back up to me, and she puts herself in the doorway. And here's the thing, service dog or not service dog, she's very protective of me. Like, very protective of me. She will sooner put herself in danger. Like, she's not one of those dogs that when something scary happens, she runs away. And even if she bolted for a second, she will circle back and come to me, because she's not going to abandon me. But she comes into the doorway, flips around, faces out the doorway, and blocks it. And her razors, I call it the razor, the heckles. Her razor's up. She's ready to fight. Like, she's baring teeth. She's ready to go. And here's the anticlimactic part. Nothing happened. Her being at the door was enough to send them running. So, yeah, short story. But in the meantime, while she was protecting the doorway, I got my gun that I keep in a safe. And we did a patrol of the house and relocked all the doors, because yes, the front door was open. I don't know how they got the deadbolt undone, but as my psychologist at the time said, it's not that hard to undo an old deadbolt. So I'm like, that makes sense at the same time. But yes, Iris has sounds she makes like when she sees something versus when she doesn't see something. And my door just opening, even if like the door just opened right now, she's not going to go into snarl. She might bark and be like, who's there? And then the moment she sees someone, she's either going to be like, oh, I know you. Oh, hey, there's no one there. If it's someone she doesn't know and they're just intruding, some of my clients have learned this when they forgot to tell me the cleaner was coming when I wasn't in the house. She doesn't like to let them in, because she's like, oh, threat, don't know you. You can't come in this house. Must protect the house, which is good. You know, she's doing what she should do as a dog. She's protecting the home and she's protecting me. My hair is really shiny right now. Like, oh, and that's my Christmas tree. It's blue. And my dog wall. Right? Why are you not in this video? I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. Do-do, do-do, do-do-do-do. Tail just going and going and going. So yeah, a short little story about Iris scaring away some burglars. I'll admit it's anticlimactic, but it was scary at the time. You know, anybody breaking into your house in any sort of way is a little bit creepy. And this isn't the first time, I guess we'll extend a little bit. This isn't her first time kind of protecting. Back when I used to live with my folks in my early mid-20s, whatever it was, when I first got her, a year or two in, or a few years, and I don't remember what time exactly, there was a day that my mom cleaned up the driveway, and there was an old bike. I never used it. Honestly, it had flat tires. I didn't want it, but it looked like a nice bike. It had a little basket. It was cute. She put it at the bottom of the driveway, and I was at work. And she hears Iris going like ape shit in my room. So she like walks over and looks at Iris is barking at the window. So she goes outside to check. She finds my bike halfway up the driveway on its side. So she stopped them from taking my bike, even though honestly I wish she'd just let them take it because it would have saved us time. Then we also had a day where in between my coming home real quick to grab something and my stepfather going to work, reverse it. Him going to work and me coming home. Someone came and stole our lawnmower. And the thing is, I do believe she actually, and I don't have proof of this, but I do believe she stopped them from taking more because there was also like a leaf blower and some other expensive equipment. But the thing about that house is we had a dog door. We did not have a fence. And that dog door went out to the balcony that turned to the stairs right at the driveway. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure she scared the shit out of them probably, because if she heard me outside or heard anyone outside, you know, if she thought it was going to be me or like one of folks, she would go outside and say hi. You know, she never left the property line. She's very trained on that. So yeah, she was just like, cool. So she's very good at protecting the house and protecting me. And that's, more reasons I love her. So seriously, my hair is really shiny. Look at that shine. I'm sure it'll look like less shiny when I'm actually playing back this video. Yeah. So yeah, my dog, very tough. Aren't you? Aren't you a tough puppy? Aren't you a tough puppy? Who's the toughest of puppies? Who's the toughest of puppies? Are you the toughest of puppies? Oh, my little 50-pound ball. Well, you're more like 42-ish pounds now. Good diets. My little 42-pound ball of fury. Mwah. Oh, thank you. I appreciated that. My jaw totally needed to be busted. You pull yourself. All right. Yep. My camera's a little bit low now, but yeah. So there's a story time for today. My dog is cool. All right. Hopefully I'll have a game up soon, but it seems like more people watch these than they do games. And if you do watch this, like it, write a comment. Just for the algorithm or whatever the fuck they call it. I don't know why. You don't have to. I don't really care. But if you do want to hear another story about anything or ask any questions, let me know, and I'll make other filler story videos like this between games when I can't play. Okay.